neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Far more than he realises.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. I suppose there's a fine line between caring about the family and interfering.
Look, it's all right. I'm glad you asked me.
Ren? Hello, darling.
Hi.
Oh, well, speak of the devil.
I don't believe everything you hear.
We were just discussing you.
Well, things must be slow in Ramsay Street.
Oh, you seem pretty pleased with yourself.
It's not every day you get to be Mr. Nice Guy, is it? I had a quiet word with Henry, and I think he's seen the light.
Well, don't be too smug about it. You did the right thing by Henry, and so you should have. He's a nice boy. Now, why don't you two stay for dinner?
Well, actually, I was sort of thinking a quiet dinner for two. Wine, candles, the works.
Dinner with the family sounds fine to me, thanks, Helen.
Oh, well, suit yourselves. Won't be anything fancy.
In fact, I'll give you a hand.
I'm not kidding. He's over at Mrs. Wright's doing the lawns now.
Oh, I must see Helen and thank her for putting in a good word for him later.
Oh, it wasn't just Mrs. Daniels. You should have seen Paul. I had to look twice just to check it was Henry he was talking about.
Oh, good for Paul. I'll thank him too.
I thought you would have been a bit more pleased.
I am, love. But I'm breaking in new shoes and my feet will be a lot more unselfish when they're in a pair of slippers. Oh.
Do you think people get more selfish as they get older?
Probably.
I mean, there's her own son. Just got off the hook. Could be a turning point in his life and she's more worried about her feet. Of course, some people are so selfish they ignore people. Rather be reading a book.
Sounds pretty good to me. Thought I wasn't listening, huh?
You weren't.
I caught every single word. You want me to stop stunning?
You didn't seem under too much pressure in the park today.
Well, I don't know. Relaxing is a part of stunning. I was just relaxing.
You and Jane were relaxing.
You know, you were right about Jane.
I was?
Yeah, I never really paid that much attention to her before. You kept telling me how much fun she was.
I did?
Yeah, you have to spend time with that girl to really appreciate her.
Oh, I suppose I told you how pretty she was, or did you figure that out for yourself?
You know, it's incredible, isn't it? How you can know someone for so many years and not even realise how intelligent and gorgeous they really are. Hey, I thought you wanted to talk
I've
to me.
changed my mind.
Do you trust me?
Not in a million years.
Oh, somewhat. No trust.
Go and ask Jane to do your socks then.
See? You are jumping to conclusions. Look, okay, Jane may be terrific, but as far as I'm concerned, no one comes close to you.
I'm a good liar.
All-round sportsman.
Well, it's a good thing I hadn't started preparing dessert. We all know what unbridled passion does to custard, don't we?
How are your feet?
Oh, much better. When they're more comfortable, I think I'll go over and see Helen and Paul. I'd even drop in on Harold.
Harold?
Yes, Harold. A couple of things you need to learn if and when you grow up, young lady. First of all, you can't live on love. And secondly, it's very difficult to communicate with people when your feet hurt.
Harold?
What?
Harold isn't talking to you.
No, well, it's up to me to sort things out, isn't it? I mean, he's been going through hell lately, and it's largely my fault. Besides, I could use a little unbridled passion myself now and again.
Unbridled passion? Maybe the rumours about Harold are true, huh?
Something else you could learn. Never judge a book by its cover.
Harold.
Why doesn't poor old Harold move in with us? Great idea, Des. Nice move, Des.
Hello, Mike. It's Harold.
Mrs. Ramsay, come in, come in. What you hear is what you get.
Oh, dear, perhaps I shouldn't disturb you.
No, please do. The snoring's driving me crazy.
So Harold Bishop snores. You learn something every day, don't you?
Yes, well, the first time I heard it, I thought Des was out the back with a chainsaw. It's because he can't roll over, you see.
Oh, poor Harold.
Yes, well, I'm glad I'm not him. I just wish his room wasn't next to mine. I haven't had a decent night's sleep since he's moved in.
Well, surely Des and Daphne are doing their share.
Oh, yeah, but they're looking after Daphne's father at the moment, and I get stuck with Harold. Sorry, I didn't mean that to sound the way it did.
Harold. Harold?
Madge.
Hello, Harold.
Madge!
Harold, it's all right, I'm here.
Mike!
Harold!
Mike, would you kindly tell Mrs. Ramsay we have nothing to say to each other, please?
Oh, no offence, Mr. Bishop, but now that Mrs. Ramsay's here, you may as well tell her yourself. I got to take some of these books to the library.
You're not going to leave me alone.
Oh, yeah, I'll only be gone for about 20 minutes. I'm sure Mrs. Ramsay won't mind looking after you for that long.
Of course
No,
not.
Mike.
Bye. No, Harold, please.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
Mental anguish, physical torment, aren't you satisfied? Oh.
I can't tell you how sorry I am for what I've put you through. I had no intention of ruining your reputation.
Oh, that's putting it mildly.
I know that if you hadn't been so upset, you probably wouldn't have had that accident. I blame myself, Harold. But just now, when you woke up, before you had time to think, you were pleased to see me. Now, I'd like that to be true, in spite of the fact that you've got every reason to be angry. I want things to go back to the way they were.
Madge, I know you mean what you say. And I've got enough Christian charity left within me to forgive you for what you've done, but, well, perhaps one day we'll be able to regard each other as friends again, perhaps. But our relationship can never be any more than that. Not now. I'm sure you understand.
I wish I had Helen's talent for putting pot black into a gourmet casserole. It was fun spending time with Lucy. Oh, it's funny. Bradley out, Rick in. Jim doesn't know the worst is yet to come.
Oh, don't worry, he's been through it all with my sister Jules.
Fathers never get used to it.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me.
I knew you'd overheard. What else was I supposed to say?
I thought you said it very well. Gail, I want to talk about it.
There's nothing to talk about. I had to convince Helen. She saw me kiss Glenn.
Oh, that was a bit indiscreet, wasn't it?
Oh, indiscreet. And here's a nice cold-blooded word. Really suits you, doesn't it?
I just thought a smart girl like yourself would make sure there weren't any witnesses.
Yeah, well, next time there won't be.
So you got something going with your friend Biggles, have you?
This is only a marriage on paper. Either of us are free to see other people if we want to.
Yeah.
Well, then what are we arguing about?
The blast and botheration. Oh, thank you, Mike.
That's okay, Harold. Don't worry, we'll laugh about this in about 10 years' time, won't we?
It's degrading enough having to sit here and watch you doing my ironing.
Oh, that's all right. Someone has to do it.
Yeah, well, you're young. When you've been your own master as long as I have, you'll know what it means to lose your independence.
Yeah, I guess so.
I must admit, though, I was rather surprised that Des and Daphne went off and left you holding the bag, as it were.
Well, Daph wants to straighten things out with the father, and if they stay for dinner, then it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you're right about one thing. Experience means a lot more than what I thought, you know? Kids sort of sulk about things, they hold grudges and stuff, but not adults. They know how to forgive and forget.
My relationship with Madge Ramsay is nobody's business but mine.
Did I say something wrong?
It may be Christian to forgive, Mike, but it is criminal to forget. Once bitten, twice shy. I've let Madge off the hook and I intend to stay clear of her from now on.
Sounds a bit like heads I win, tails you lose.
I don't intend to discuss it any further.
You sure you want these ironed?
Go if you wouldn't mind.
Hi. Sorry we're so late.
Oh, that's all right. How's your dad?
He's fine.
Well.
Health-wise, he's not too good. Seeing Jamie cheered him up.
So, how's it going, Harold?
Oh, coping.
Des, can I use the car tomorrow? I want to go back over there.
Sure. Walk to the bank will do me good. You worried about anything?
The way Dad was grouching at Mr. Preston, he's the male nurse. I thought I might pour some oil on troubled waters.
Yeah, it's good to hear you talk like that, Daph. I mean, the way things were before,
Well, I'm
you know.
just sorry it took Dad's illness to make me realise it, Mike. Still, If you can't forgive and forget, the only thing stopping you is your own stupid pride. Come on, you. Not you, Des.
Look, Charlene, I know the books have got me tied up, but we've both been making sacrifices all year. We can't let it go now.
Yeah, I know. I just don't get to see much of you.
Good times are coming, right? Right? See ya. Night.
He's right, isn't he?
Yeah. I just think I picked the wrong person to help him.
You've just made 3 statements. You don't trust your best friend, you don't trust your husband, and you've got no faith in your marriage.
That's not true.
Well, that's what you said.
But I didn't mean...
Love, if you're concerned about not seeing enough of him now, what's it going to be like when he's got a career? He's going to be out there working with people, women, and they won't be your friends. You've got to learn to trust him, just the way he's got to learn to trust you.
For once, I agree with you.
Ha ha! Can I have that in writing?
No.
Well, what are you doing back here? Did you leave something behind?
It's like watching democracy in action with you, Dad.
What?
Treat everyone equally. Equally rude to me, Des, Mr. Preston.
If you're going to swap insults, young lady, you'll have to lift your game.
I didn't think you'd mind another visit.
I'm not complaining, am I? So, how's young Jim?
Jamie.
Jamie? You're not going to saddle the lad with a trendy label like that, are you? Call him Jim. That's a nice, sensible name, isn't
I'll
it?
put Jamie down in the spare room. I'm sure Mr. Preston won't mind telling me if he wakes up.
You'll have to be psychic.
Why's that?
He's gone. He couldn't handle it.
Couldn't handle your bullying, you mean?
I pay the salaries. I expect things to be done my way.
Oh, good for you. Well, what happens now?
I'll get someone else.
You don't find good people that easily, Dad. Suppose you don't find someone else.
If you're going to browbeat me, you could at least do it over a pot of tea.
I don't like you being out here.
I like it here. It's the only freedom I've got left. A man could choke inside.
I know how you feel. I felt pretty claustrophobic after Jamie was born.
That's something we've got in common, at least.
I'll make some tea.
Okay.
Hi, mate.
It's like a cup of tea or something.
Oh, yeah, cup of tea would be great, thanks.
All right. Take away?
No, I'll have it here.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Mind if I join you?
Of course not.
Before I get mad, I want to get my facts straight. Did you talk to Helen about my marriage with Paul?
Well, yes, I made a comment.
I can't believe it. I hardly said anything to you.
And I hardly said anything to Helen.
Well, why comment at all? Don't you people take some sort of an oath?
Listen, Gail, if you come to me as a doctor, of course it's confidential. But you came looking for a friend. You didn't know me well enough to tell me what was wrong, so I mentioned it to Helen because she's family. She cares about both of you and she might know how to help. Now, if I've embarrassed you or made things worse, I'm sorry.
If things are worse, it's my own fault. I shouldn't take it out on you.
I want to be a friend, Gail. You can trust me. If you ever want to talk, just tell me it's between us and it'll go no further. That's a promise.
Thanks.
Des, something terrible's happened.
What's terrible? Calm down and tell me. Is something happened to Jamie?
No, it's not Jamie. Jamie's all right. It's Dad. He's had some sort of an attack.
Have you called an ambulance?
Yeah, but I'm scared it might be too late, Des. He's unconscious.
Look, just be brave. I'm on my way.
I'm so scared. just so scared.
Look, just hang in there. I'll get a cab and I'll meet you at the hospital.
Okay.
Oh, is that the lot?
It's a bit breezy outside. Mind if I eat my cut lunch in here?
Oh, I might have to charge your customer space,
Don't
Charlene.
worry, I'll buy something.
No, I'm only joking.
Milkshake, chocolate.
Look, I realise you broke. You don't have to buy
And
it.
I'd like it today, not tomorrow, thanks. Hope you're buying something you could get bounced.
Bit of a rough morning at the workshop, wasn't it?
Oh, I know, it was great. 6 people wanted their cars fixed, only I couldn't do them because I'm just an apprentice.
Charlene, I know how you feel.
You said you'd hire a mechanic, Paul, so what's the problem?
Now listen to me, you're staff, so why don't you behave like it? I'm doing my best. I've interviewed people, but I just haven't found anyone worth hiring yet.
So meanwhile, the business goes down the tubes.
Here we go.
It's on me, mate. No, it's on me. Look, the business has to be on sound foundations. That means hiring the right mechanic. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
You're the hotshot businessman, Paul, but I'm smart enough to know one thing. It's not just today's money we're losing. Every customer I turn away is not going to bother coming back. We're going to have nothing left to build on.
Look, that is the worst possible scenario.
It's true. Who's going to throw away their investment just to keep my apprenticeship alive? I could lose out, couldn't I?
I'll try not to let that happen.
Try.
Very hard. Now, come on, chin up, eh?
Okay.
Oh, Madge, you shouldn't have. You don't have to buy my friendship.
Well, not with pies, anyway. No, it's just a little thank you for helping Henry.
And gratefully received. They won't go astray in this family. Mind you, I'm surprised you haven't whizzed up a batch of your vegetarian specials over to Harold.
Yes. Well, I just hope that Henry doesn't let you all down.
Madge, Henry has proven his honesty many times. I don't think you have any cause to worry.
If only he'd learn to think before he jumps. Oh, well, I suppose you're right.
I saw you leaving the Clarke house yesterday afternoon. I take it you and Harold are on speaking terms. You don't have to tell me.
Nothing to tell. Harold said, I forgive you, get lost.
Oh, the sanctum.
I know. Harold can be insufferable when he's in the right, and he is in the right. But I just want things back the way they were.
Oh, Harold's pride can rise to considerable heights sometimes, but it always comes back to earth. Give it time.
Oh, would you like me to wrap these and put them in the fridge?
Yes, thanks, Madge. Oh, Beverly, come in.
I can't stay. I needed to settle something.
Huh?
I might owe you an apology.
About what?
For suggesting that Paul and Gail might have problems. I'm not a troublemaker.
No, I know you're not. Look, I'm glad you spoke up. A few things had me worried, too. I just needed a push to put my own mind at rest, but I'm not worried anymore. Their marriage is just fine.
I'm glad.
Thank you, Scott. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, nothing worse than not being able to do your own thing. Nothing personal.
No, point taken, lad, point taken. By golly, things could be worse, you know.
They could.
Oh, well, at least I'm in the company of men. God help the poor fellow that's totally at the mercy of women, eh?
I don't know. Depends on the women. G'day, Paul.
G'day, Scotty.
How are you?
How's married life, mate?
Oh, couldn't be better. What about yours, huh?
Harold, how are you feeling? Up to talking a little business?
Well, no, that depends.
Come on, I'm not trying to take advantage of your condition. Well, I just want to know if you've heard from the insurance company, that's all.
Oh, well, the car is ruined, but they're going to fix it nevertheless.
Uh-huh. Well, look, without admitting any liability for work done in the workshop...
Paul, I've spoken to my solicitor. I know my position. Took the car before it was ready. I'm totally responsible.
Look, I'm not arguing the legal points. If you let me finish, I was just going to say that, well, we'll take care of the insurance excess anyway.
Why should you?
Well, it was bad luck. Harold, we're neighbours. I mean, loosen up. It's no big deal.
Well, frankly, I'm astonished.
What's that? Nobody ever given you a break before? Obviously they had. See ya. Get well, eh?
Well, I better shoot through myself, I guess. See you later, Harold.
Yeah. Scott, when you go home, would you mind asking Madge if she'd like to come over here? If it isn't too inconvenient, that is.
Sure. No problem. See you later.
I'm stupid. I could have had a bag packed ready for him before the ambulance came.
You kept your head. Otherwise, things could have been worse.
Worse.
Your father's just had a bad turn. Said he might be home tomorrow.
Home to this, all alone. Des, I don't know him. I've never had the chance. And that's all I could think of when he was lying there. I couldn't tell him I loved him because I didn't know him.
Well, it's not too late to fix that.
I've been trying to work out how I can help, and there's only really one answer.
What's that?
I want to move in here and look after him. Reckon you get along without me for a while?